All right, joining us is sideline reporter Chris Gervino. Chris, let's go back to last Saturday and that Vandy game. And how impressed were you that Mizzou got off to such a fast start offensively?
Really impressed. It was amazing. They just clicked on all cylinders. I thought Missouri had a chance certainly to win the game, but I thought it was going to be a competitive game. And thanks to the Tigers' start, Vandy really never seemed in it.
Are you surprised at how well the defense is playing, and in particular the defensive line? Because coming into this year with Sheldon Richardson leaving that line, that was one of the big question marks. How would this line do? And they're playing really good.
Yeah, so far so good. Especially the ends, they get a lot of the numbers with the sacks, but the guys in the middle have to be doing their job, of course, to free up those outside guys. And we'll see, as time goes on. It seems like each week we say this, but it's true. They're going to be tested more severely. And certainly Georgia, even with its injuries, has got a lot of great offensive talent, and then you've got Florida and South Carolina coming in. So, they're going to continue to have to put up. But so far, they've really played well. And the Vanderbilt game was the best overall game yet, clearly, to me.
What do you pick up when you're on the sidelines? Tell us about the attitude of the players and what you're hearing and seeing from them week to week.
Yeah, it's really pretty much steady and consistent under Coach Pinkel. I think that's how he likes it and plans it. But certainly there was a lot of life and excitement in the game in Nashville last Saturday night. I think, the snowball can roll either way. We've seen it last year when things were difficult and guys were beat up and the losses were piling up, and now everybody's healthy and playing well, and the team's having success. So it's contagious, and especially in a good way this year.
Chris Gervino, sideline reporter for the Tiger Network. Is it foolish to think that Mizzou can go down between the hedges and beat this Georgia team when you look at all the injuries they have offensively?
No, I think it's possible. Missouri is still a double-digit underdog, and I'm not sure that's going to change much between now and Saturday, even with Georgia's injuries. The one thing about Georgia is, year in, year out, they have so much talent. Coach Pinkel himself mentioned how they recruit so well. They're right there by Atlanta, of course. They've got kids from Florida, for example, Aaron Murray, the quarterback from Tampa, a lot of kids from North Carolina, South Carolina. So, they're still at home with 92,000 folks on their side, I think still a favorite. But, Missouri might be catching them at the right time. They're beat up. I think it's good that Georgia won that game at Tennessee. Had they lost, I think they'd have really been upset and extra focused. But now, they got through with a win, but they're beat up. So maybe Missouri can catch them at this point in time.
Missouri, they don't necessarily need to get off to a fast start, but they've got to keep the game close, right?
Cannot get off to a bad start, let's put it that way. It's asking a lot to come back on the road, again, in front of 92,000. So I don't know if they can start as well as they did at Vanderbilt, but they can't have any major problems early and expect to avoid them. That would be difficult.
Chris Gervino from the Tiger Network, thanks for joining us.
All right, Bill, thanks.